Why do 99% of beer lovers follow Shagdog and Jammer? Because they're hoptastic. Today, our dynamic duo dives into brewtastic madness. Will they sip, savor, and salute? Or will they spit, sputter, and say, what the hops just happened? Join us for a frothy frenzy of flavors, fizz, and fun. Buckle up, beer buddies. This review is going to be ale-mazing. Cheers to the unexpected.
Hey, welcome to the Spit Swab Beer Review. Jammer fan is supposed to join me here. I'm not sure if he's there or not, but I'm going ahead and do this real quick. In general, we were talking about different things in general. It's kind of like a drinking and thinking type thing, you know, where you're drinking and you just start thinking about different things. Yeah. Jammer fan is out in Colorado. I'm in Florida right now. And so there is a difference in time. His is earlier than mine. So if it's 4 o'clock here, it's more like 12 o'clock there. And 7 would be more like 3, 4 o'clock. But in general, yeah, we talked about a lot of different things. I don't know if he was actually gonna join me or not. You know, that's the crazy thing about it. Jammer fans sometimes can be a little flaky. It's okay though. We love him along with PA and everybody else, man. Oh, there he is. Awesome. There he is.
Well, everybody. Sorry, you were Johnny on the spot. I had to take a leak, and then have you ever heard of Dragon's Milk, the beer, Dragon's Milk, the mixed stouts?
Yeah.
So I'm doing, I guess, moose milk. What would be the Canadian version of it? Moose milk?
I would think moose milk.
So I'm going to take Labatt Green, which is my Labatt Blue with the lime, and I'm going to add sriracha into it, like kind of like Bloody Mary style. And I'm calling that moose milk, dude. I'm just it's a Chinese dragon. If it's a dragon, it's a fucking Chinese one. That's sriracha.
If you were going to do a Chinese or whatever kind of dragon, you should have told me I would have got the Bloody Mary cut water.
I didn't decide until I was like, what do I bring on now? I can't just bring on what shit. What other kind of fucking shit can I throw into this beer?
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
I'm running out of ideas, Jammer.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. It's everything's all right, man.
I also had to provide an update as to why I stopped cooking dinner in the middle, and I said I was complaining about Kamala Harris. And there was just going to be a wait. Like, sorry, your table has a wait.
And what did Julia say?
She's taking a nap right now, so she's just like, whatever.
That's the same thing that I'm having the experience of. You know, I have Atlantic salmon that has been. I have salmon that has been shipped.
Yeah.
Shipped from what is that? What is that?
Nova Scotia, Maine, Canada,
Damn,
Newfoundland.
I can't remember exactly, but it's been shipped. You know, QVC had it. What does QVC have? Salmon, QVC salmon. You know, I don't know. Right. What is that? What is that? Should I put QVC
Quebec?
Salmon?
Vancouver?
VC salmon. Let's see it. Salmon. All right. Egg Harbor.
Cool. I don't know where that is.
Egg Harbor. I'll tell you exactly where it is. Faroe Island. All right.
Oh, that solves it.
Faroe
Thanks.
Island is. Do you know where that's at? Yeah.
No, I'm in Colorado,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, you don't
Wow.
have to get all offensive by it. I mean, come on.
No, that's my Owen Wilson. Wow.
All right.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Faroe Island salmon fillets. Okay, Faroe Island. Oh, okay. Maps. I'll go to maps. Faroe Islands. All right. Let me go ahead and pull it out.
Zoom out.
Iceland's between Iceland and Norway
Okay.
is this salmon that's been.
One of my guesses was Iceland. I was like, is this Iceland? What are we talking? So I was close, man.
Yeah, you
my
were
little
close. Damn
throwing the
straight,
dart.
man.
Not quite a bullseye, but I got one of the green parts.
Exactly. I got salmon the other day that was shipped from there, and
Yeah, you have to cook it. Now you're on a timer.
I have had it thawed out, and it's in the fridge.
And now you need to cook it. You got to cook it.
And I am supposed to cook it, and I have some jalapeno, and I have some spicy ginger marinade that I'm going to cook it with. So, and maybe a little pineapple because I grew some pineapple. You take the pineapple top, right?
And you can stick it in the
Yeah. Well, I just harvested yesterday a pineapple.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've gotten my mom into it where she's harvested like 5 or 6 different pineapples over the years, and it takes a long time for them to grow. I don't know if you know that, but it takes a long time for pineapple to grow.
Yeah.
And she's harvested a few, and usually they grow small at first, and then later on they grow bigger and bigger, and so forth. And me and my wife here have actually grew a pineapple out front
Nice.
in a pot, believe it or not.
Wow.
And it is ripened up and everything, but I'm not going to use it for this recipe that I have right now. So because we're going to wait a day or two for the rest of the ripening. But man, it's awesome to be able to grow your own tomatoes and peppers and stuff.
Well,
like that.
can I brag about what I have in my yard right now? I can harvest. I had a good raspberry harvest, tart cherry harvest.
You can't brag.
And then we have sour apples, green apples like Granny Smith going. So
wow, that's awesome.
The apple tree took forever it takes 6-7 years before it yields anything,
Yeah, it takes
but we're
a
finally
long
getting
time.
some of that. Now, the raspberries are great. You can just eat them. But the apples and the cherries are pretty sour. So we've been making cobblers and apple pies and stuff like that where you can add sugar.
And you know what's great about that, Jammer fan, is the fact that you have taken something that you've grown, and this is the crazy part about it, right? This is what they did back in the day. They've taken that kind of stuff, like you said, it's quite sour and all that stuff like that, and they turn around and made certain dishes that were created specifically for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you need the breadiness to support the fruit of the pie, and then the sugar that you add in there balances the sour. But you need a good Granny Smith apple pie has a little sour pucker in it, like a sour apple Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, my wife makes a spectacular Granny Smith type apple pie.
Oh, okay.
Spectacular. She usually waits until about Thanksgiving time to do it.
Okay.
I mean, it is a spectacular type pie. I mean, and she doesn't even. She's allergic to apples, unless it's cooked. Unless it's cooked, and then she's all right with it. But the whole fact is that she makes that, even though she is allergic to apples.
That's cool. Yeah.
And she makes it, and when it's cooked like that, she's not allergic to it. I think that's pretty awesome. And myself, I really do. But that's just me.
Yeah, I love cooking, man. I think the older you get, the more you appreciate cooking because it's like, first of all, you have to eat healthier. You can't just
Yeah.
go to McDonald's and buy crap, right? So, but
Yeah,
there's
crap
also,
in, crap out.
but I have to, I got to drink when I cook, so I got to kick that habit.
I don't know if you need to kick it, but you maybe need to down it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
I've
maybe
I've,
not
I've
so
been
much.
exploring. I've been exploring some of the NA beers and then also some of the low ABV ones. Like those session beers that were 4%, the Bell's Lighthearted IPA, 4.0%. Honestly, you can barely get a buzz off that, but it's a tiny house buzz. It's like a tiny buzz, you know. Um, what's interesting is that in Utah, they used to have a ban on high alcohol beers. It had to be 4%. So all the Uinta beers that came into other states were all 4%. They were good beers though, and there's something about that 4%. Like you technically, if you drink gallons of it, you could get drunk or whatever. But it's you know, I guess it gives you a little bit of the feeling, but you're not getting trashed, and you're getting pretty hydrated, honestly, at that level of alcohol.
Yeah.
So it just makes you pee a lot, and you have maybe a tiny buzz. I guess I could deal with that. I've been trying to, I went a while without alcohol. As you recall, like I took a break. It was just because I wanted to. Nobody asked me to. My doctor did some blood work and everything was fine. But
I'm
I
thinking
just was
about
like,
doing the same thing. I'm thinking about the next several beer reviews I do. I think after they're done, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break and
yeah, it's good,
like
man.
take
It cleans the system out.
like a month or two off and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
really cleanse the system out and I think in general, I think like you said, it's gonna do me a world of good. It's just the fact that I'm not drinking
Yeah.
that.
But during that, maybe you should look into some of the NA beers if you have a craving. Because there was a couple times I'm craving a beer, and I just cracked open IPA. You're not really into that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go completely cold turkey.
All right. All right.
And the crazy thing about it is, their Jammer fan is that I will most likely won't matter. It won't matter to me whatsoever. 100%,
Yeah.
it won't matter because when I do it and I go cold turkey, I'm fully committed in the sense that
You're committed. Yeah.
yeah. The thing about it is, like when I used to smoke every so often, I would smoke cigars every so often, and the only time I smoked them was when I was at work. I was never at home. I never smoked them
Break,
at
like
home.
you're at that work break and you kind of want to smoke on the break.
Yeah. So when I decided not to do that, well, guess what? It didn't matter much to me. I kicked it off, and then that was it. And when I completely disconnected to it, like I said, I used to smoke during breaks and everything like that. Guess what?
Yeah.
I don't smoke at all anymore. So when I go cold turkey, that's it. I'm
All right.
done.
Yeah, dude.
Not to brag, but when I go cold turkey,
Yeah. No,
I completely go cold turkey.
it's good, man. When I came back, I think it was around that time with that video with Shag Dog. I had a little bit just when you come back, just know your tolerance is going to be lower and don't go too crazy.
And that's the thing about it. If you turn around and do that, it takes less to get more.
It does. Yeah. No, it takes less to get more. We have pretty high tolerances right now. But dude, I'm telling you, those that milk you're drinking seems to be having an effect on your brain. I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I mean, I don't want to actually claim it, but yeah, you're right. It does.
No, because dude, think about it. So let's take a 4.2% beer. 4.2 times 3 is 12.6, and you said that's 13%. So if you drank 2 of those, that would be like drinking a 6-pack of Bud Light.
Damn, you're right.
So you just took that to the dome. You took a 6-pack of the Bud to the dome, bro.
But you know the thing about it is, it was much more delicious.
And it was way more concentrated because you couldn't drink a six-pack that fast. That's the joy of high alcohol drinks, Jammer. The joy.
That is true. That is true, Jammer fan.
Which reminds me of, I'm going to tell you a scary story of alcoholism to scare you straight, Jammer. It's
Oh
the
my
story
God! Why would you do
No.
that?
The story of Amy Winehouse. So she was 85 pounds. You know Amy Winehouse, right? The singer.
Yeah.
She was a notorious alcoholic, and she was like 85 pounds. So alcohol, so one drink an hour gets you X amount of blood alcohol. That's based off somebody who's about 5'10", 160 pounds, like an average male, I guess is. And dude, I'm a bigger guy. I'm 240. I know I'm a little bit chubby, but I'm 240. I'm 6'1", 160 pounds. I'm like, okay. But Amy Winehouse was 80 pounds, and she was killing 2 bottles of vodka a night at 80 fucking pounds, dude.
That's crazy.
So that's like crazy hallucinogenic almost levels of like, you know, where you're so drunk, everything's like spinning and you're like practically about to like go into an alcohol coma.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, she just straight up like, it wasn't even withdrawal that killed her. She just got so drunk. She flew too close to the sun and like her heart just like stopped, man. It was like, you know, those rock stars that puke and they like drown in their own puke kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing about that is the fact that, like you said, it doesn't take much, you know.
Yeah. Well, to put it into perspective, each bottle of vodka contains, so a bottle of hard alcohol contains roughly 16 drinks. So 2 bottles of alcohol would be like killing 32 5% alcohol beers. So like 32 Budweisers.
So a 30-pack plus 2.
30-pack plus 2, but that's going down quick though because it's concentrated. You know, which brings me back to the point. Like you had some concentrated, and you said there was no burn or whatever. Like and it's refreshing. That actually looks like I think Cutwater knew that this is like, dude, you're drinking what I would call like the soccer mom special. Like if you don't like the taste of alcohol and you want to get trashed, this is the way to go.
Yeah.
Let me Mother's milk.
This pina colada is very delicious. It's very delicious. Sorry. I'm not going to kid you, Jammer fan. It tastes very, very, very good.
No, I'm laughing because you like slurred a tiny bit when you said it because I think I think the soccer mom special is finally catching up with you because so you've drank about 2 of those in 1 hour. That's a 6-pack in an hour, basically, right?
Yeah, and that's on top of what I already did.
Yeah, so it's natural you'd be a little buzzed, but you got to cook that salmon, bro. You got to stay in the game.
Yeah, I do. And
it sounds delicious, dude. It sounds delicious. I'm going to
tell you right now, this Cutwater pina colada, I'm going to tell you, if you get a chance to try it.
I'll try it. Yeah, I have it at my store. The place I go to. Let me know what you think.
Let me know what you think because I'm going to tell you, it's pretty delicious. I mean, it does taste very good in general. I'm going to tell you that right now. Tastes very good in general. Now, if you taste it afterward and you have anything to say about it or to enlighten me about it, yeah, I would appreciate it. But in general, it tastes very delicious as it is.
So I actually have it at the store I go to. I've seen it there. I'll pick some up, man.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, it is sweet, pineapple, coconut. It's very easy to drink. I mean, that's a terrible thing about it, but it's also a blessing. You know it's a blessing, but it's terrible.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Is this your last video, or are we going to try to do one more? Are you done?
No. Is this going to take you out? I probably should call it. Because I got to cook that salmon and
yeah.
The wife is home.
I heard that. I saw that. Yeah. That kind of killed the mood a little bit.
Home for some time.
I know it's been some time, and you know, my better half's gonna wake up soon too. So we're on a fucking timer, man. But you know, us middle-aged men, we got to take what moments we can, right? Like we're doing
exactly.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I gotta go. Oh, wait. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, all right as well. It's like grumpy old men. Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like grumpy old men, man. Like,
yeah, you know
know
exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, like I was like so like here's what I got done so far, Jammer. I did manage to grill and refrigerate some chicken.
Wow.
I have guacamole ready. I mean, this is before, and I have guacamole, rice, beans, and everything ready. I just need to like basically just kind of plate everything, and I'm good. So I don't have to like cook like you do. I've already got that done. So I don't envy you for having to in your crippled state. But you know, it's fun.
Here's the thing about it. I have jalapeno, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop it up.
Where are you going to get the pineapple from? If you're not going to use your pineapple, do you have other pineapple, or are you just going to skip the pineapple?
No, I have pineapple. Like I said,
store bought, or are you going to use yours?
No, the homegrown.
All right, I thought you said you were. It sounded like you said you were going to save the homegrown for a different time.
I was thinking about saving it, but here's the thing. With the salmon, I don't need to bother with the homegrown pineapple so much as I do with the actual.
But where are you going to get the sweetness? So if you're going to marinate that fucker or make a sauce,
the
salmon,
spicy
you need
ginger.
Okay, but where are you going to get the sweetness though? You need a little bit of sweetness in there somehow, some kind of juice. Do you have other juice?
I'll put my finger in it because I'm sweet, baby.
I'm not sure.
That's right. Like that, I'm sweet, baby, man. I'll tell you, I put my finger in it.
All right, that's a classic '70s rock, like Logic. Like I'd expect like Led Zeppelin to say that, or the Beatles to be like, "What made us sweet enough? Me and John we're basically pure sugar.
Oh sugar no, just another brick in the wall."
Nice. I like it. That was pure comedy genius, man. That was nice. You're covering like all the British, like covering like British situation.
No, but
man.
Seriously, I will turn around and put the jalapeno that I have in there, and I'll put some Scotch on it, and I'll turn around and I'll add. You know, I might actually, when I think about it, this Cutwater pineapple, or I'm sorry, pina colada.
Oh. Actually, I agree with that, dude. Oh, that would be bomb.
Yeah, turn around and make a marmalade or
just marinate it in it for a little bit.
Yeah,
alcohol
marinate.
Acts like it just, dude.
Could you imagine?
That would be, and put the jalapenos in there and everything, and like just let it. And then you can always take the marinade and then like simmer it in a pan after it, and make a glaze.
You're talking, yeah. Exactly.
You got to use it all too. I see people throw out marinade, and I'm like, because it's got raw meat in it. Well, then you can cook it down though. You can turn it into something.
Oh my god, yeah, cook it down, baby.
All right, Jammer. Well, you better go, dude. If you got a mission, you got time's a ticking. You're a ticking time bomb of alcohol right now.
That's terrible, isn't it?
No, you just got 2 Cutwaters into you. You just went to a frat party and shotgunned 6 Keystones. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to tell you right now, I appreciate you coming on with me because I needed somebody to banter with, man.
It was fun, man. You put up the Biden signal, and I was like, I will answer Jammers in a liberal emergency. I need to come save him with progressive values.
That's terrible, isn't it? No, but seriously, I'm being serious. I will say that's the thing. You never know what. That's the crazy thing about it. You can say what you want. Liberal.
I always try to give you and Shag Dog shit too. I always turn up my liberal meter when I talk to you and Shag Dog because I want to challenge you guys. I don't want to like coddle you like Fox News and just tell you Biden bad, Kamala bad.
Well, that's the thing about it. The thing about it is we can talk about that shit and still end up in the
Be
end.
friends. We don't want to murder each other. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. That's how
Why
it should
in the
be.
world would you ever want to be that way with people that you care about?
Oh, you care. That's nice to know, Jammer. It's nice to know
You
that
know what
you
I'm
care.
saying? Why would
Yeah,
you?
I get what you're saying.
Why? In general, I'm telling you, Jammer fan, I'm telling you, the God honest truth. Why would you want to ever be that way with people you care about?
It's just because people are mad, dude. Like, prices go up, life gets hard, people are mad, they want to lash out. That's simple.
Yeah, but still yet, you know as well as I do that people don't, in the big scheme of things, people don't matter in the fact that control the money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's the government.
All right, man. Well, I'll be honest. My significant other just walked by and was like side eyeing me and shit. Like, it's like I think my time might be running. Jammer, and she just went outside to take some recycling out, which
Say
is why
hello.
I can talk shit. So what?
Say hello
All I know,
to
Jammers, I got about 10 seconds. So
Say
thanks for
hello
tuning
to
in.
Julia.
All right, I will. I will say it, but she's got to come back in after taking a trash about 10 seconds. So Jammer, to us men that are enduring partnership, we can't take the trans way out. We have to be with the fairer sex.
The brotherhood of man.
Man and woman together.
No,
Can't
no,
live
the
with
brotherhood of
them, can't live
man.
without them. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Whoop, whoop. Like, all right. On that note, see you in hell, motherfucker.
All right. That's awesome. Jammer fan is out. And I appreciate everyone watching and commenting, subscribing, and everything. We'll see you on the next one. I am Jammer. The Spitter Swab Bear Review. Take care.